Good day, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite show, the Get Real Show. I'm your girl, Melody Farida Masamba. And today we have a very thought-revoking topic at hand. What are the importance of entrepreneurship within Africa? Let's hear from the rest of the squad. On my left-hand side, I've got your girl, Pepe. Hey. And on my far left, we got Ori over there. And then we have a guest today. Her name is Kim.
Oh,
Kim.
You're welcome, Kim.
Thank you.
Awesome.
And then on my far right, I've got your boy, Tunji.
Shout out to God.
Yes. Okay, guys, so we all know what the topic is today. What is the importance of entrepreneurship within Africa?
I think entrepreneurship is very, very important in one's life because it helps you to, it has the ability to create a very standard living and,
Sorry, can I just ask a very quick question, actually?
Yeah.
What is entrepreneurship for the people that do not know?
Entrepreneurship is about selling focus.
Okay, no, it is that.
And for me, I think, Kim, obviously.
For me, I feel entrepreneurship is the creation,
Innovation.
either a product or a service that you render for a certain price, Yeah, so that's what
Basically.
Yeah, so we cannot mention entrepreneurship without an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So I think we need to define what an entrepreneur is.
Let's go.
Yeah, the entrepreneur and entrepreneurship is almost the same thing.
Yeah. So for me, an entrepreneur is someone who finds or spots a problem,
And solve it.
finds a solution to it,
Yes.
and when they do, they sell the solution.
That's
I love
selling
your
focus.
accent.
Basically.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah.
Selling focus.
Yeah, but guys, I'm not really
Educated
when
on
it comes to the
this,
entrepreneurship thing. But from what I know and I've seen, Africa, our leaders, the government need to help us a lot. If you want to have a lot of entrepreneur in Africa, and shout out to every entrepreneur out there, you guys are doing an amazing job. Even if you are stuck at this time, I want you to know that, whatever higher power you believe in, it's going to come through for you. But one thing we need to understand is, in most African countries, the majority of the things we pray for are what the government are supposed to, what the government have provided 70% of it in the Western world. What am I trying to say? The government and Africa as our leaders, we need to come to an agreement of a framework in terms of not to squash out entrepreneur.
True.
Because you cannot have a job of 9 to 5 and expect an entrepreneur to grow.
Yeah, true.
Now that's why we can't compare our standard of living with those in Europe, because until our leader helps us, and the COVID-19 has exposed us to a lot of things, that we don't actually really need to sit in that office from 9 to 5.
Yeah, true.
Do you get my point? We don't actually
You can
really
literally
need
do
to
your own boss.
Exactly.
You can literally do your own thing
And
make
then,
money from it.
so if the settings and the standard can change in Africa, that people don't need to sit 9 to 5, and you expect them to still make it in life, and you want to compare them with the other people from other country, because in America and the UK, Melody can decide to do 5 jobs in a day, and that 5 jobs in a day for 30 days, like you're earning plus minus $5,000. And me, I'm sitting on a 9 to 5 in a month. I'm earning maybe like 10,000 rand. So you cannot compare $5,000 and 10,000 rand.
Yeah.
So our leaders should help us.
Also, one thing that you said at the beginning was you are not very educated with entrepreneurship. Né? But for me, I strongly believe that you don't have to be educated to do business or to do entrepreneurship. You don't have to study for it. You don't have. All that you need is skill and
Commitment.
Yeah, but
commitment
maybe,
and your
Earlier
mindset.
maybe the word I was supposed to use is experience. Like I don't at this year. Maybe the word is
Okay, I get
experience,
where you're
because
coming
at this
from.
point in time now, every entrepreneur watching me right now out there, I don't know your pain. I'm a professional.
Haven't gone
Yeah,
through.
I'm a professional person. Like I deals with gadgets, acts, take pictures, take videos and all of that. So I don't know what your pains are.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're going through at this point. I don't know how to navigate you from where you are right now
true.
to the next phase.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you also just said something now, it's about skills, and you mentioned something else as well. Earlier on, off camera, Ori mentioned something about that. Entrepreneurship is, everybody has it. I strongly do not believe that everybody is born with entrepreneurship.
Me too. I agree with that.
Like, it's either you have it or you don't.
Exactly.
Like,
And you
I
can
want
learn
him-
it
I
as
want-
well.
I want him to
I
also
believe that you
buttress,
can-
if he can also buttress on that to make us clear.
okay.
Okay.
But I mean,
Yeah.
that's
What do you
why
think?
everyone can have it.
Really?
I feel like
Because it's
You
about
get-
buying and selling.
Yeah, it's all about
Okay,
buying. I mean,
for
what
me-
do we
And
do in
some
life
people- and
right
some
now?
people-
It's
and
all
some
about
people-
buying and
People
selling.
make it seem like it's so easy. It's not. Sales is not something that's easy. There's someone that can come to you now and will sell this table for 50K and you'll buy it. Do you
Yeah.
get what I'm coming from? There's someone that will come that also does
I think
that will sell the
they were
exact
not-
same
they were not-
table
they- you see,
and will not be able
they
to.
got
Sorry.
improved on that level.
No, I will
When you
totally
start,
disagree.
What I know is that when you start something, at first you may get nervous. You may not be
Yeah.
able to do it.
Yeah.
But as long as you are
True.
consistent,
Taking steps
True.
every
you know,
time.
and you are
every
focused
time.
on about what you are doing, you will get more better.
That's
I get
why
where you're
I'm
coming
saying
from.
you find people. What I feel is that you find people who are born entrepreneurs. Nah? You find
Full
those
stop.
who are not. But then I also agree with
Then
the
the
fact
acquired
that you
skills,
can
yeah.
learn and acquire the skills
why,
as
let
well.
me tell you,
Why do you think everybody's an
before
entrepreneur?
all these other professionals came on board, like doctor, like science and all these things, way back concept, way before, everybody that doing business, our forefathers, they were not doctors, they were nothing. They go
Yeah.
to farm, they farm. Some are doing the cattle rearers and all these things.
Buy
They're
and
still
sell,
buying
buy
and
and
selling
sell,
and
buy and
everything.
sell.
So everyone at that time, they were born with entrepreneurship.
Okay.
But as things get back, even the doctors you are talking about, most of them, their prices are not the same.
Of course.
So it's part of entrepreneurship.
So
You
would
understand
you
it?
say
Okay.
would you say the system conditioned us out of our business mindset?
The
system of us becoming doctors and
the system in Africa, because of the education we had.
has made.
For example, when you look at the European people, whatever they want to do, if they want to be like a photographer, they go to school and study that, right? If they want to be a business people, they go to business school. Not like in Africa. Everybody wants to be doctor. Everybody wants to be lawyer. Everyone wants to be another thing. And at the end of the day, after passing out the school, like graduation, they will not be able to use what they study for work.
Okay, Ori, I have a question quickly. Ori, now, in my mind, I'm thinking,
Even if they're
this is,
working, okay.
if what you just said,
Okay.
buying and selling, it's just the surface of what entrepreneur is, it's about, then every one of us should be an entrepreneur. Because I
Exactly.
feel like now, and this is to make my points
Okay.
clear, Ori, right now, I want you to speak to my spirit. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm watching you. I'm at the point where I'm stuck in life. I don't know which way to move. I've tried all my expertise. I've tried my experience. Navigate me from this point to the next point.
Now, it depends on what you are selling, and it depends on the way you approach your people. Because the way you approach them, it matters. And the way you do your promo, it matters, right? All these things can be learned if you don't know.
I agree with you so much because it's not necessarily. I feel like we are not, as African children, we are not necessarily exposed to business and entrepreneurship, not knowing that you can sell something that you have. It doesn't have to be a product.
A product.
So you find, like for me, I personally love to speak.
Yeah.
Nah? I can sell
You are
this.
selling.
I can sell this.
Yeah.
By the way,
Timing.
like he said, by the way I basically equip myself. So, okay, I know what I have. This is what I have. How am I going to make it better for
Yeah.
people to
I'm
want
sure.
to listen?
Okay, so
I'm
what
going
you guys are telling me right now is being an entrepreneur. It's not only about a buying and selling business. It's also about what you're doing for a living. You can actually also market it.
You can be.
So-
you are a business. I'm a business.
Okay,
The
so
way I
what-
carry myself is how I'm marketing myself to my
so
customers.
what you're trying to tell me right now is that I, as a photographer,
Yeah.
taking people picture, covering events and all of that, I'm an entrepreneur.
You are. How are you going to grow your business,
Business.
your craft, your skills?
How do people call you? And you are selling what you have to people
What they
for
see,
them.
what
Even
they see.
see the people you do a good job for, they can market you with just a word of mouth.
I know this guy.
Oh, wait,
Let me
did
call
you-
him
I
up.
know this guy is also so.
Just
so-
like if,
the
if
marketing.
you take a picture and people put photo credit at so.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
marketing.
If they
so
like-
that means all of us are entrepreneurs.
That's
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm saying. It's input. You just have to discover.
I think you guys, this is gonna take a lot
You
for you
see,
guys to
so-
convince me to actually believe that.
You are an entrepreneur. You just have
It's
to.
inside everybody.
Yeah,
you just have
inside,
to. You
everyone
just
has it.
Acquire
have to
the
develop
skills.
to understand that okay, this is in me.
Okay,
How do I
Ori,
Some
go
people
about
do
it?
it
Ori,
without
Ori, I
even
want you to
knowing.
balance me now. Okay, so now, what is the defining line between, like Kim said, this may be a gold. I may not be able to sell this gold, but Kim, you may be able to sell it. So
That's what
what's-
makes.
So that's what makes you an entrepreneur.
Not as
No,
if
no,
not as
not
if
just-
you cannot sell.
You cannot say. You just don't.
Two
want
of
to.
you can sell it. You understand?
Okay.
For example,
Having your skills and
you have
your
this
skills.
gold now. You may put this gold maybe 10,000 rands.
Yeah.
Kim may put this gold 20,000.
Yes, but what?
And she may be able to sell this gold 20,000 rand. It
Yes.
depends on how she portray the gold
Yeah.
and how she
And
sells
sells.
it for the people.
Yes. So
It's a
it's,
market strategy
and how do you add value to it?
to it.
For you, it's 10,000, but I'm like, let me add something
So
to
you
it.
must add
And
value
So
to
that's what
that
makes
goods.
a good entrepreneur. How can you add value to your products?
Products.
Like me, how do I couldn't speak English for the longest time, but I was like, since I love to speak, I need to make people want to listen to me.
But and
So
I
let
love
me,
your
let me grow my
and
vocabulary.
I love your English.
Do
And
you
I
get
love
it?
your
Thank
accent.
you.
It's lovely.
Thank you. Meaning I've
Send
done
it to me.
Meaning I've done the work. You
Good
know.
job.
That's the word.
I've done the
That's the
You've
word.
added value to your product,
See,
and now you
sometimes
can
even
sell
if you are
it.
working as a professional, maybe nurse
Yeah.
and all these things, the salary may not be able to cover you to make you live the kind of life you want. You can also have a side
You
job.
must have a side hustle. You
That's
must.
part
You
of
must.
it.
Because
that
that
is where
COVID
the,
have actually,
Especially
the
in
COVID
the-
have actually
especially
exposed us.
that
a
is
lot.
where the
in the-
that you need
entrepreneurship
to.
now
But
is in you.
but I
the
believe
thing-
Now,
everyone will
everything
say.
doesn't have to be you are buying a orange and you are selling orange. No, just like she said, it may be you may be a speaker, and you sell idea for people,
Yeah.
and you'll be getting paid. People will be calling you to sell the same ideas.
But I think it's
that's
also
what I'm
boils down.
saying,
It also
like-
boils down to guys that I don't like. I'm learning from what you guys have said,
Yeah,
right?
true.
But it still boils down to African system. Our
I
government
also want to come
needs
get
to
to
be
that. I really
restructured.
wanna get to
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
we
that's-
don't. Yeah, because like we don't really need to be in the and that's why a lot of people are just wasting time. So it's so it's inhuman. It's not nice when I don't have to be 9 to 5 in front of my computer in an
Yeah.
office that I don't want to be. Because you know people are working from home and everything is
You
going
can
on
do
well.
2 hours at work. and
Exactly,
then the
and
rest
just
you
give people
and
chance
then you
to-
can spare your day evenly, like you can
Exactly.
spare- yeah, so that
But
you can
then-
have other things to do.
I just want to say something because going back to the main topic, what is the importance? For me, it's okay. You guys believe that some of us here believe that everybody is born with entrepreneurship.
Okay.
I still don't believe that. I
Okay.
will stand to that. And yes, some people can acquire the skill, no problem.
Yeah.
But back to the topic, it's very important for us to practice
Yeah.
this thing called
Because
entrepreneurship.
entrepreneurship
Because
give
you can
you,
do-
it makes you to
yeah.
live a very good life. Do you want to live?
And as a whole,
And-
as a continent as well, Africa needs entrepreneurship.
Yes.
Because I feel like that when we put that to work,
Okay.
that's how we will grow.
Uh-huh.
Because Africa's really, we know Africa is like, people don't, like, how do I put this? Africa is literally almost nothing. People
We are not creating
view
anything. We are
us-
we are
do you understand?
1.3. If I'm not mistaken, we are 1.3 billion people all over Africa, And at the end of the day, you see, we are not doing business.
You get,
with
we're
one
not
another.
even
We're
growing
waiting
as a
Doing anything with one
continent.
another.
Yeah.
We are, according
We're
to the
waiting for
statistics, I don't
someone to
know.
come.
I think
Okay, yeah,
maybe
like you guys
over
now-
1 year we are
Yeah.
spending,
It
That's
boils
why-
down
we are
to
spending over 20
Africa,
billion
we need to
importing
restructure.
goods.
So we need
That's
our
what we're waiting
leaders.
for someone
Yeah.
from the outside
Our
to come
leaders-
and be like,
We need
"See
our
this,
leaders
see
to
this."
back us up when it comes to entrepreneurship.
to
We need our
restructure.
leaders to give
That's-
money to
Yeah.
to help these
Yes.
little businesses bold.
Yeah.
Because honestly,
Look,
That's one thing I want to touch on. I don't really like talking about the government when it comes to business. Because I feel like we then rest and expect the government to
To
do
do.
things for
No,
us.
no, no,
yeah?
no, no, no,
Which I know
Yeah.
they can contribute
Yes.
a lot
But you just have to
and
be
make a
involved
difference.
first.
no,
Yeah.
Get yourself involved.
Get yourself
if you want to help,
Change the
if you want to
perspective.
help, if you want
A
to
large
change the
people.
world,
Okay.
when you fix a man, you've changed the people.
yeah.
Every person that is gonna be successful in this life, the moment you are in control of your time, you will be successful.
Yeah.
So now, the more we are limited in controlling our time, in terms of somebody needs to sit behind the desk for 9 to 5.
But why? Listen, why are you waiting?
Yes.
No,
You, why
wait.
you,
not
no, you're not waiting, eh? But why are you letting the system condition
No,
you?
it's not the
No,
system
you're not-
conditions.
See,
Can I,
see
sorry,
my-
I just,
my-
I just want to
my
say
point.
something.
Someone needs to
Okay.
pay rent. An entrepreneur starting a business, there are bills he or she needs to pay. So now, pending the time where, because you guys, from what I've learned from you guys, you're not just not going to wake up the next morning and your business is boom all over
No,
the place.
it doesn't work
Exactly.
like
It's gonna
that.
go
Good.
down, it's
Exactly.
gonna go up.
So
it's gonna
now,
go down.
people need something to hold on to while the business grows. So now, if you're keeping them at base, I'm not saying they should wait.
And that's
like I
what the
said,
government is doing. The government does hold us back. That's the truth.
they should regulate and
Not
restructure it.
really, though.
Not
They
for
don't
me,
really,
the government. Listen, let me
The government,
let me tell you what's
I'm
going
a
on in my
female
mind.
as
eh?
well,
Okay.
yeah.
Let me tell you what's on in my mind. So cool, I have a 9 to 5 job. Nah? I go to work, nah? I sit at their table. But on my computer, I'm researching what I really want to do. Let's say agriculture.
Yeah.
I'm
In the
looking up
meantime.
agriculture.
Yeah.
Well, how do you start up?
Yeah.
What works? Oh, you need water.
Yeah.
Oh, you need this and this and
Yeah.
this. So I'm doing research
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
what? With the time that
You-
the government is telling me
Yeah.
to be at work. But no, I'm not going to allow the system to tell me that from 9 to 5, I'm supposed to focus on this one thing. I
Yes.
want my mind to work and I want to evolve.
Okay.
So so I'm doing that.
It's
I'm taking
a
that time
process.
and I'm working on that, right?
Yeah.
And then my salary comes in,
Okay.
which is very little, right?
Yeah.
So I save for, let's say, 5 years. I'm saving for what I want to do in business.
Yeah.
So then, cool, the 5 year comes and I'm like, okay, this is my 5th year. This is the money that I've saved. It's not enough to get me to where I want to do
Started, yeah.
or to get started.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm going to quit this job and I'm going to dedicate my time and invest my time in this
Into this
business
thing,
thing. So yes, that whole time you have a vision of where you want to be. That I'm going to employ people. I'm going to, let's say, start a farm. I'm going to employ 5 people from my village.
Yeah.
You know, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
After this, we are thinking of expanding
Yeah.
10 people. After this, we are relocating or we are having
Getting
another.
a bigger
So
yeah.
I'm not going to
Okay,
wait for
Kim.
the government to
Okay, wait, Kim.
provide.
3 things.
Now the government
One
will comes
loophole.
in.
One
As long
loophole.
as you are
Yeah,
doing what
one
you are
loop.
doing.
Look now.
They will
One,
comes in
okay
to
now.
help.
And
One,
then,
I get that.
okay.
One loophole. Look at this. You making research. Number one thing, I can give you 10 professions that even if you are behind a computer, that is, does not allow you to do personal stuffs. 10 different professions. One. Now, my number 2 is look at that. Like I said, when we restructure, we have more time to take over our own time. Now look at the space of 5 years, Kim.
Oh,
So
imagine.
imagine if there's a restructure. Imagine a 5 years turning into a 2 years. That is 3 years you've saved.
Yes.
It's not about the money
Yes.
now. It's about time.
Yes.
Like I said, if you can save time, the rest
you-
is
then you
history.
take a risk.
So now my point is, Kim, it's easy for us to sit here and analyze.
I know.
That's why I said people who are in there, like there are a lot of entrepreneurs who doesn't even like the job they are doing currently.
Yeah.
I know somebody who is a nurse, she doesn't even want to be a nurse. She has other things to do. But the
But
thing is,
she's
there are
saving.
bills knocking.
Yeah.
So she needs to stay
So what you
somewhere.
For me, I believe
See-
use
see,
what you have to get
What I would
what
say
you
is
want.
Where
that
you want.
even
Yeah,
if you
hope
want
you
to,
guys are taking notes,
if you want to do
y'all.
a
Hope you
side
guys are
job,
taking
if you want
notes.
to do a side job, do quit your job at first.
Don't, not
Do
at
quit
first.
or
Don't.
Exactly.
Don't take
Yeah.
first.
If you do,
You can
You're
save,
gonna-
you
yeah.
can just like
Poverty is
save
knocking
once
at
it's
your
all
door.
done.
Nobody is knocking at your door. You need to be prepared
you
to
need to
leave.
be prepared.
Exactly.
You need to be prepared.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
regret doing
But
that.
one thing
Yeah.
you need to know is that
Well,
I always talk about mindset. If your mindset is very strong and that you are going into this,
As long as you have the vision,
people
that's
should
it.
not be
Yeah.
afraid of
That
being
is so
hard. It's so hard.
It's not
of being a failure.
Yeah.
You going and fail. Don't be afraid of that. Because when you fail, it means you don't really know that thing.
Yeah.
You can get up again and redo it
Yeah.
again and be better.
And when you
Or-
encounter that same
Acknowledge the
situation, you
mistakes.
will
You
know
know
what
how
to
to
do
maneuver.
because you've already
Exactly.
failed.
Okay, because-
And that's what we were talking
Or a
about.
quick one. Guys, when I said Africa, I'm not saying we should wait on the government, but this is just for me to clarify you guys. Can you guys compare from age 21 to 35 years that stays in the Western world and age 21 to 35 years that stays in Africa?
Yes,
of
because-
course you guys
because
cannot compare.
the reason
why?
why we cannot
Because
compare-
in that place, people are allowed to be in control of their
And
time.
because of their education.
Okay, I don't even want
Like
that.
they
A lot
start-
of them,
And they did what?
a lot of them.
No, I'm saying they start their careers like at a young age.
No,
Exactly.
no,
That's
It
the point.
takes us back to what
Yeah.
the government.
Yeah, and so it takes us back. It takes us back to us saying that we need to restructure. The government need to restructure. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You see a lot of people in America that they go online. They can actually when they finish at this job, they go online to do their vlog thing. They do online to do. But
Let me
if
tell
I'm
you,
working, if I'm working in a 9 to 5, when do I have time to go do my vlog?
Let me tell you,
gonna
for me,
disagree.
I'm disagreeing
Yeah.
so much, especially when you bring in the word government. I am
Government
not.
are not ready to
I'm
help.
not.
No, not
Yeah,
help.
but
I'm
you
saying,
like,
I'm saying in terms of
Don't do
restructuring.
No, I get
waiting
it.
for something
For
from
the
them.
government.
If it's
No,
gonna come,
no,
it
wait.
can
No,
come.
not
Naturally,
wait.
No,
You guys are not
naturally,
getting it.
naturally,
No,
when you
wait.
start,
Not
when you start
wait.
up your thing, you don't even have the government
Yeah,
in
in
mind.
mind.
You just go ahead and do what
Exactly.
you're
That's what I'm
doing, yeah?
saying.
But
And
we-
I
we're
feel
talking
like,
about the
I feel
system
like,
now.
Yes, we're talking about
the
system.
African
Yes,
system is
system
holding
needs to
their
be
people.
structured.
That is,
Yes,
it.
we
African
understand
government
that
have to
part.
do things differently.
Yeah.
I think
our-
what Perpetual and I are saying is we understand that the system, the government is limiting us, but what we are saying is that education starts at home.
Home.
Ne?
Yes,
So
from
we
the
have,
parents.
in the Western world,
Yeah.
you find parents who come home and tell their kids to read books.
Yes.
Or empower them and enrich their minds
Yes.
about business.
Yes.
In Africa,
Yes.
our parents do not do that at
Yes.
home because they don't know that life.
Yes,
They were
they
not
only tell you
educated.
go to
And
school and
again,
be
because
doctor.
our
Go to
parents
school
are
and be
also
lawyer.
just
Go
doing
to
9 to
school and be-
5.
Because that's what I'm saying. That's what they know.
You can't.
That's what we say now. That
teach what you
if
don't
the moment
know.
there is a
Exactly.
restructuring,
You cannot teach
exactly
what you
my
don't
point.
know. So what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
don't wait for the government or the system.
Do your
You
own
get it.
thing. Do your own
in your
thing.
own home,
Yes.
start the change. Tell
Yes.
your children how you want the
Yes.
system to be. Let
Yes.
the system start in your
In
house.
home.
Okay, I think I'm gonna let you guys sink in with this. Think about it. Then maybe if we have a part 2, then maybe you guys will understand.
I
exactly
don't
what I'm
understand
doing.
what you are saying, but
I don't want anybody to wait for the government. I don't want anybody to
we are
make
not
a
saying-
change.
But we also
But I'm
say
saying
the
generally,
government is
if there is
limited.
like,
We
look,
understand.
our life is about
Structure.
structure.
Yeah, true.
So whatever the structure for us is what we're gonna grow with. So in my home, respect is important. That's our structure. So anywhere you see anyone of my family, they respect you. In our home, maybe greeting. In our home, it may be something else. So my point is,
Structure is
the
important,
structure,
yeah.
once the structure there's a change, our life will change. Fix a man,
Definitely.
you fix a nation.
Definitely. That's why they say if you cannot change the game, the system, you have to play it.
Obviously, no, of course,
play it.
of course.
We
We are just saying, if we want to see the importance of being an entrepreneur, first thing first to help the people. The government and standard are there to help the people, isn't it? We put them there to serve us,
Yes.
to make our lives better.
But they are failing us.
Exactly. Now you're back to what
Now,
I'm saying.
since they are failing us,
since
we
they are
have to
failing
get our
us,
hearts and
yes,
do
so
something for
since
ourselves.
their failure is why we are still stressing. But now, if they structure us, our life will be good.
Exactly. Now, like he said, the system is now failing us, right?
And they are not ready to change it.
So what are we going
Yeah,
to
and
do?
If you
this
can
and
see-
this
if you can see-
episode,
if you can
this
see in
episode
African
needs to
continent,
finish
they
because
are
I
not
need a
trading
drink.
between one another.
Yes, this
It's a
episode
problem
needs
for
to
me
finish
come
'cause
to
I need a
South Africa.
drink.
It's a problem for me to go to Namibia and do
Yes,
this.
'cause
It's a problem
Kim-
for me to
Kim
go to
is
Uganda
making me
and get
sweat.
locked up.
We know
Kim is
now
making me
government
sweat.
African governments do better. Do what you have to do. Get a structure that's going to
Yes.
help your people grow.
And
That's
the
going to
people
put
out there,
Africa
you
on
don't
a
have
high.
to wait for the
Educational.
government.
Yes.
Do something for yourself to
Educational.
better yourself.
Guys, what a topic. What a topic. All of us were just on top of each other. We just had so much to say. Like I said, it is a very thought-revoking topic. Again, I'll stick to my word. Not everybody is born an entrepreneur. It's either you have it or you don't. That's just my opinion. Other people feel like you can acquire the skills. Of course, why not? But it's not it's not for everybody at the end of the day. And also, African parents teach these things in your homes. Like one of the ladies on set said these things have to be taught at home. So please do what you have to do. Teach your kids at home, because again, you cannot give what you do not have, and you cannot teach what you do not know. Okay? And African governments can't. Please stop doing. You know what? African government, just do better. I'm not even going to put too much English. Just do better. Like, be there for your people. We need to mold Africa as a whole. So please, guys, let us know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe. See you guys till next time.